What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Haikyu, episode 2. Last time I didn't pick up on all the details. I was so focused on game, trying to understand it. I don't know. And anyway, so those people that he brought along last time, his teammates were not really his teammates. They're just people from like the soccer team or other teams, sports teams from school that he got to like fill in for today. So that's why they didn't really understand the game and why they didn't play so well. But anyway, moving on. So now Sho and Kageyama, I think it is. Did I write? Yeah, Kageyama. They are at Karasuna. And Karasuna High School, and they're both trying out for the team, the volleyball team. And we will see what happens. I'm assuming they're both going to make the team, and now they're going to have to work together versus like, oh, I'm going to get my revenge on you. No, he's going to set for you, and you're going to spike. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So I really do think they're going to end up being teammates, and then they'll end up being friends. So it might take some time, though. I don't know. I went to the gym yesterday. And it hurts so bad to even cough. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yep. Oh. You asshole. You knew him the whole time. Because you didn't know his name. Oh! You're trying out for the same team! Okay. Oh, it hurts so bad to laugh. Oh my god. It's so painful. Oh? Why? Why? Okay, there's a little, like, trauma there? What the fuck is going on with that? Or maybe trauma's a strong word, but I don't know. Hello. What are you doing? Like, oh, you want to know their names? Are there names on the back? Yeah. That's what it was about. The height. Wow, they don't even notice him. You remember them from the match? Yeah. Okay. No. Oh. Oh, big words. He didn't suck that bad. He's had someone to practice with now, so like he practiced with the girls' teams, right? You can't win alone. Yes. Oh. Oh. Sure. Oh. Ah. I'm happy. I'm so proud of him. I really want to see what he can do. with the old ladies. Ooh. Jesus. Oh. Damn. They're making him look bad. Mm-hmm. Oh! Oh! Show! Oh my god! Show! Mm-hmm. You're just average. Okay. Damn. So these crows are gonna be a big thing in this show. They're gonna constantly be around, representing this team. They're gonna fly again. Got it. Newbies. Can't win alone. Ooh. Yes. Tough love. I like it. Yeah. I agree with what he did. Get your shit together, boys. Let that shit, that past petty shit go. Your teammates. Ah, yeah. 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 Right after you just knocked him over. Really? No. Slam that door in his face. He thinks it's funny. You can't. I want to laugh and it hurts. It hurts so bad. Okay. No, it won't. Because you're not gonna work together very well. Well, unless you do. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. It was his first game. That was a big deal to him. It's all just about playing for him. I love it. Oh? Really? Yeah, so are one of you guys gonna be on each of their teams? Oh, okay. Oh, discipline? Okay. Oh. And you'll never spike? Hmm. Prove it.
でもお前別にセッターじゃなくったってすぐレギュラー取って活躍できるんじゃねえの
Wow.
それにセッターよりスパイカーの方がかっこいいじゃんバシーンセッターはチームの司令塔だぞ試合中一番多くボールに触れるのがセッターだぞ支配者っぽくて一番かっこいいだろうがてめえの好きなスパイクだってセッターのトスがなきゃ打てねえんだぞだってセッターって難しいくせに地味っていうか
Okay, Tengen. Not very flashy.
けど敵のブロックを欺いてスパイカーの前の壁を切り開く難しくてかっこよくて面白いのがセッターだ
Alright.
おめえだよ
Hey, boys, now you're even gonna race home or something? Are you serious? Show. I cannot wait to see what they're capable of together, sorry. Oh, I almost fucked that up. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that visual's definitely going on the fucking thumbnail. Yes. Okay, so yeah, inspirational show. I do like how you okay. On it might have been Patreon. I don't know actually. I don't know if it was Patreon or YouTube, whatever, one of the two. You guys told me that like don't worry about not understanding the rules. They'll slowly introduce them, and I do feel like they do a decent job of like just giving me a little at a time so I don't get overwhelmed. And I like what Tanaka said at the end, you know, like on their own they're not that I mean they're imperfect, right? On their own they're not going to yield great results. Even as good as Kageyama is, he's still not able to do everything on his own. You can't. You like they said, you can't hit the ball more than once or something. Like you can't play on your own, bro. You can't set, spike, serve, all that. You can't. You just can't. So you got to learn how to work together with your team. That's how you're gonna win. You know, and they're lucky that they won against oh, I mean, I guess they're not lucky. I don't know if they won any matches after that. Maybe who's to say? Maybe they lost all the matches after the one against Sho, because clearly they're gonna win against Sho. He's out there pretty much playing alone. I mean, none of his teammates really knew how to play. And that's like his disadvantage is he's never really had the chance to practice with the team. You know, he's never got that experience, so there's only so much you can really do on your own. I mean, he did kind of get a little, like, with the girls' volleyball team, but I guess with the guys' volleyball team, it's just different. There's more power behind every hit. I don't know. That's what they kind of made it seem like with what's it called? Or maybe it's just because they were old. He said he played with old ladies, so maybe they're older, so they're weaker. I don't know. I don't like saying that. It feels weird coming out of my mouth and just wrong, but it seems like that's kind of what they were implying. Anyway, but yeah, he's gonna have to. Maybe it's just Kageyama though. Like they said, he doesn't have, or didn't, at least on his team, didn't have a spiker that was able to get there fast enough to receive his sets. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So now you have that in Sho. You know, like you have somebody who's able with those quick reflexes and that natural athletic ability. Like you have someone who is able to get there, and so you'll make a good team. I mean, obviously those aren't the only important positions. I'm assuming they're going to explain the rest of them. I mean, it's not just 2 people on a team. I don't know how many teammates there are on each team, like on the court. I don't know how many people you need to have. Is it like 7 or 8? Is it like around there? So I'm sure all of those positions are important, but right now we're just focusing on these two. And I guess like those two kind of go hand in hand with each other. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they play together in this match, and how they will push each other, because they do. They push each other to do better. Um, but like he said, was it Daichi? I can't remember his name. That's a name weird. Oh God, name. Um, their captain. He was giving them a lot of tough love. But oh God, where was I going with this? Totally lost my train of thought. Oh fuck. I totally whatever. Fuck it. Maybe it'll come back to me. I'll move on to a different point. Um, with Tanaka, I want to see how this practice goes, because I want to see what they learn from each. Oh, that's what it was. I remember now. So their captain, I can't remember his name, like I said, but he told them, like, don't come back until you realize that you're teammates. I want to see what it takes for them to realize, like, we're not enemies. We're teammates. Like, from now on, we're teammates. We help each other. And I think that goes for on and off the court. Like, you don't just have to be teammates on the court. Like, teammates help each other, right? Maybe you'll actually become friends and like help each other when it comes to other aspects of life. I don't even know if the show is going to focus on that though, but it would be cool if they did. Obviously the focus is volleyball, that's their passion, but they are still in high school, you know, like they have classes and shit. Maybe they're like in their personal life, you know, like why I don't know. He just got really intense when he talked about the whole setting thing. So I just feel like what I want to know more about him. Like I want to know why he was so passionate about being a setter. Like you said, there's a control tower, you know, like the spiker can't spike without a good serve. Like he serves from across the court, and I think he said that. And it's like you can trick the other team's spiker or blockers or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, which position like he can trick, but he can trick the other team pretty much. And so like he just feels like there's a lot of, he's got control issues, that's for sure. Like he needs to have control of everything. I don't know if it's because he's never had teammates that he could trust to, I don't know, like when you saw with his other team, like they weren't as passionate as he was. They didn't really care that much, like about, they didn't take it as seriously. I guess that's how you could put it. You know, like he wants to be on a court with people he can trust to play as hard as he is and to take it as seriously as he is. And, you know, because that's his passion. And maybe that's why that's not there. Like maybe that's why he has such control issues, is because that's never been there for him, that trust. But you're gonna have to learn to trust your teammates, because like they said, you can't do it all on your own, dude. And you don't have to now. You don't have to. That's the thing. Before, maybe you did have to do it all on your own, because you were the only one that was like there, like fully committed. But now, like, it feels like there's something on my lip. But now, you don't have to do it on your own, you know? So don't. Work together with your team. Make some friends. Shit, you seem like you don't have any friends. Make some friends, dude. You need some. Like, trust me, they're important. And yeah, I don't know. I like their rivalry. I think it is funny. There's a lot of comedic relief in the show, and it's all good to me. I like all the jokes. But I think he's a little too uptight, and you need to learn to like let loose a little bit, and like I said, trust your teammates. Don't take on so much on your own, because again, you don't have to now. And then the show, you have a lot of passion, but I don't know, I feel like I need to come up with something to criticize him on, but I don't know what to criticize him on, because I don't really, there's nothing I don't like about him. I don't know, it's hard. Okay. He needs to practice more, like with a team, but I already talked about that, but I'm talking about like more like personal. I don't know. I can't come up with anything. I'm sure you guys will come up with a million things to criticize him on in the comments, but I'm new to the show, and like so far I'm just so in love with him. I can't find anything that I don't like. Yeah, he's a little like he could be hard-headed too. Like he's so stuck on this whole rivalry thing. Like, bro, come on, let it go, you know? But I love how you get that explanation where they were both really honest and vulnerable with each other, where even the captain kind of laughed like, wow, I can't believe you were honest with me just there. Like, can you really share a court with him? If I have to, but you know what? I'd rather spike, set, and serve all on my own than play with him or something like that. And he's like, wow, I cannot believe you were just honest with me about that. I respect it, but no, not what I'm looking for. Anyway, he's giving them this like tough love, and he's pushing them with this match. I love how they called out the match thing. That was hilarious. Like, bet they'll do that. Bet they'll say, oh, let's have a match. If we win, we get to play on the team, and then they do it like that. Wow, that was perfect. And then, but yeah, I do like how he's like pushing them, and he's putting them in a situation where now you have to trust each other. Otherwise, if you don't work together, if you don't trust each other, you're gonna lose, and you're not gonna be able to set. And that's like super important to you. And then you get like the whole background and like why he loves it so much. But I like how even with Show, like saying, you know, I never got to practice with anybody before, really. You know, yeah, with recently-ish, like with the female volleyball team, like the coaches, but other than that, really no. Like I'd play in hallways by myself, like just out in the field, just like by myself a lot, you know, like it. But I love the sport, so you know, I just gave it my all. I did all that I could on my own, you know. But there's again only so much you can do on your own. And now he understands like why. What were you doing all these 3 years? Well, I can only do so much, you know. Like my school didn't have enough people to form a team, so you finally like I'm hoping now that they were like vulnerable with each other, although right after that they were butting heads again, but I'm hoping if they continue to do that, like in those rare moments become vulnerable with each other and just really open and honest, that they'll eventually come to like truly understand each other and stop with this whole you're my rival shit, and like actually become friends and like push each other to do better, but like coming from a more positive place rather than like oh no, I'm just rejecting you type of way. So like I'm gonna push you because I hate you. No. Which I'm not saying that can't be productive, but it's just not as healthy, I think. Like a good rivalry, I guess, just don't, I don't know, now I feel like there's gonna be arguments for that too, like, well, a good rivalry can push you, and like there's such a thing as healthy rivalry, but that comes from like a place of like truly understanding each other and not just like throwing out random insults. Like, and don't throw out insults to be hurtful, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to like relate this to like Midoriya and Bakugo, but that episode, but you gotta just, what I'm trying to get at is I feel like when they finally understand each other, they'll push each other in a better way. Because if you know what someone's faults are and like maybe why their faults exist, where they came from, I think you can better kind of like help them. Like you could come up with like the best method to try and help them improve on those faults and like maybe turn them into strengths, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, am I making sense? I'm really trying to. I don't play sports, so like I'm trying to like relate this to like real life, and it's hard for me anyway. Yeah, so understand each other, work together as a team, and I think a lot of great progress is gonna happen. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. My friend is gonna be here probably any minute, so I want to edit this and have this up for you guys before she gets here. Anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.